If entrepreneurship is something you think you might be passionate about, then this video is for you. What's going on, guys? This is going to be a business 101 course or video or whatever you want to call it. I just want to talk to you about how you could potentially start a business if you are stuck in a 9-to-5 or a student like I am and was able to grow my business a lot over the last 3 years while still being a medical student. So if entrepreneurship is something you think you might be passionate about, then this video is for you. So let's get into it. All right, the first thing, if you're going to start a business, that you need to think about is how can you help people? That is it. That is the fundamentals of business right there. I'm gonna walk away now because this video is over. Now, I'm just playing. Obviously, there's a lot more to business than that, but that really is at the crux of a business. How can you help people, or what is a problem that you see and how you can solve it in an easy way for the end consumer? And so for me, I saw a problem in the pre-med space where there was no all-inclusive advising program that helps students throughout the entire process, starting from freshman year all the way until they get that medical school acceptance. That just provides a ton of mentorship, a ton of value the entire way. Instead of having to pay for different services throughout, you pay for one service and you get mentorship throughout the entire single time. You're gonna get all your Q banks, you're gonna get your private tutoring, you're gonna get literally everything you could think of. I didn't see that in the marketplace, and so that is what I founded my business on, and that is our mission, and that is why I think we are growing so rapidly, is because we try to over-deliver in value when it comes to our clients, and I refer to them as our students because that's what they are. So if you're trying to get into business, you need to think of how you can actually help people, and so that's the first thing that I would do. Then you should think about, what do you actually enjoy doing? Because if you start a business in something that you don't actually enjoy, then it's gonna be hard to stick it out long term, and you really need to be willing to put in the work and grind it out for a long time before you see any success. We're doing really well now, and this is 3 years later, but the amount of small incremental changes that led up to what now looks like exponential success of our company is what nobody sees. And there's also a lot of setbacks, and there was me investing my own personal money and taking a risk on myself. And those are things that you need to be thinking about if you're going to start a business. So again, I wouldn't just get into this because, you think you're gonna make a lot of money by having a business. I think it is one of the most fun things you could do is start and grow a business, but you should be in it for the right reasons. It should be first to solve a solution or make an impact on people. And obviously, if you're doing a good job in that, money will follow. And so the first thing is going to be find your niche. What problem do you see and how can you solve it? I have a lot of experience in the information niche, and specifically it's going to be like academics. So we are now helping students get into medical school, get into dental school, get into PA school. But there might be some sort of problem that you know how to solve that others don't. Maybe you are already good at marketing and you can teach a course on marketing. Or maybe you're a CPA accountant and you know a lot about accounting and can distill it into easy information that will be helpful for people to save on taxes. And you can position it as, if you get this course, we're going to show you things that are going to save you X amount on your taxes every year. And as long as you're transparent, you're upfront. I also like to say, even for my stuff, I'm like, you can try to find a lot, especially if you're selling courses. This is just like one area of business I'm talking about, is like the course information space. But if you can, if you're transparent, like I'll say a lot of the things that I teach, you can find some of it online for sure. But the way we package it and the amount of mentorship and hands-on stuff we do with our students is what you're not going to be able to do from just like looking on YouTube and things like that. So if you can just always over deliver with value, then results will come. And you need to make sure you're actually an expert on whatever thing you're going to teach. Don't just like think that a market is hot, like cryptocurrency is hot, and you're going to learn a little bit about cryptocurrency and then run a crypto class. That is not a good idea, and also pretty unethical. So basically find a solution. There's other businesses as well. And even if you're getting into e-commerce, right? And there's like drop shipping, which is like, if you're gonna really do that, you need to study and learn that stuff. But the solution that they're providing is the ability to show that product to people that want something, that they're willing to pay for it. And so maybe you sell hot tubs and that's your business, and people are willing to pay for that price, and you have a nice website and landing page, and it's a seamless transaction experience for the user. Well, then you're going to be able to sell those hot tubs. And so basically, whatever you do in business, one, I would say be passionate about it, and two, make sure you're solving a solution that others are going to benefit from. But then there is a lot more that goes into just finding your niche or the business area that you want to attack. So first is going to be how to get yourself out there. And I think one of the most underestimated things and tools for businesses, especially in this time, is still being on social media and having a presence. For me, building my social brand and my personal brand, I have had so many opportunities present itself to me. One, just from being able to acquire clients, but two, just from a professional standpoint in general. And yes, there are the drawbacks of putting yourself on social media, but if you're authentic and if you do have good intentions, then that usually will come through in your videos and the content that you're making. And so I recommend getting yourself out there, because when you start to build the brand, you could pivot to different things. And if you are providing more value than you're taking from the audience, generally long term, you're gonna be in good shape. So that would be the next thing that I would be thinking about as I start my business. And then secondly, making sure that whatever product you sell, whether that's an information product, whether it's you're doing the hot tub, you're selling hot tubs online. I don't know why I chose that example. Make sure that it's the best. So if you're gonna sell hot tubs, make sure that you have a good system for getting high quality hot tubs to your clients, and there's going to be good satisfaction and they're good products. And if they're not good products, that you're willing to refund your customers, and really just always put the customer first, which is like the most obvious thing in business, but it really is true. And if you do that, and if you really have good intentions, that is how you see businesses scale. I know I'm doing like a very high level general stuff right now. I'll get into more tactics for like how to actually scale and do social media to, grow your brand and make sales, and what is a sales script, and how do you actually take someone from not knowing who you are to a paid client in less than a week, which we do all the time in our company. And the second students join our program, we start hitting them with our community and great resources and helping them get results right away, so that they feel like they've been part of the community forever, even though literally they probably only saw a Facebook ad of me like a week ago. And so being able to do that is not easy. It takes a lot of work, and I'm gonna start making more videos about how to do that. But just to break it down real simple, if you want to get into business and entrepreneurship and take a risk on yourself, I highly recommend it. It's the best decision I've ever made in my life, and I couldn't be happier where I am now, because I was able to do that, have my own independence, have something that is a real true passion of mine outside of being a medical student, because that's also a passion of mine. And just always put your clients first, try to put good into the world, and then trust me, good things will happen as well. So hope you like this kind of intro to business video. I'll get more into the specifics. Would love to hear in the comments below what you would like to hear about and how I was able to scale my company, and that way I can answer those questions more specifically. But please subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.